You guys, we have some breaking news in the David Celeste Rivas Hernandez case. For quite some time, a lot of people were curious as to when she could have passed away. If she passed away at the beginning of 2025, why did she only just start smelling in September of 2025? Well, according to what we are hearing from sources close to LAPD, it seems as if Celeste Rivas Hernandez's body was actually frozen for a period of time. Freezing a body would preserve that body for an extended period of time, and it seems as if she was removed from being in a frozen state and put in David's Tesla. And because of that, the medical examiner is likely not going to be able to determine a COD. Now, according to what we are hearing from sources close to LAPD, Celeste's body was not together. It says that the medical examiner received the body in horrendous condition. The head was not attached, the torso was intact, the limbs had been removed and cut into multiple pieces. So the news outlet's sources were correct at the beginning of this, despite the medical examiner not really going into detail about this specific information. She was dismembered, and she was dismembered so that her body could be fit into a freezer. The body parts were partially frozen and had apparently been thawing out while sitting in the frunk of David's Tesla. So after being in a frozen state for God knows how long, she's put in David's frunk, she thaws out, and that is when the smells start emitting from his vehicle. So this is further proof that she has been deceased way longer than a lot of people thought. Like I've been saying, maybe even as far back as January of 2025. Now, I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but Celeste Rivas Hernandez's case on the medical examiner's website is no longer there. So that's caused a lot of people to feel as if the medical examiner wasn't able to determine anything with the autopsy and the toxicology. But if the medical examiner's office doesn't have a COD or an MOD for Celeste Rivas Hernandez, we at least know that the LAPD is investigating this as a homicide. And as I shared earlier today, not only is David a suspect in this investigation, but LAPD's homicide unit has identified a second suspect here. And now it's making sense why LAPD is focusing on a trip that David took in the middle of the night to a remote area of Santa Barbara County in the spring of 2025, where he stayed for several hours. Is this when and where they believe he started dismembering her body to put her in bags and to put her in a freezer to figure out what to do with her next? There's a lot of dark stuff that's been coming out, and I have a feeling that there is going to be way more that's revealed in due time.